What's going on everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Back to Basics. In this one we're going to be roasting garlic and I'm going to show you two different ways on how to make it. Please sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright guys, obviously to roast garlic we're going to need garlic, so here is 4 whole bulbs, and I always recommend doing more than one as this is so addictive. The first thing I want to say is I see a lot of people, not naming anyone, slicing off the top of the bulb, which is completely unnecessary and a waste of time as a lot of them just throw it away. In leaving the garlic whole, it allows it to roast and steam at the same time, leaving us with the most beautiful and flavoursome end product. Also, you may see some removing the outer husks, but really that's a bit of a waste of time and doesn't really make any difference at all. Okay, so to prepare the garlic, place the whole bulb in the centre of some aluminium foil, or aluminum foil for my American friends, drizzling over 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters of olive oil, which will seep into the garlic, giving us extra flavour and help with the roasting. Next, simply fold each corner point into the centre and over the garlic to create a nice little parcel or package, or whatever you want to call it, and once that's done, you'll have something that looks like this. For another way to roast garlic, place the bulb onto its side and then using the palm of your hand, push down with a little bit of force to break it up, which will then make it easy to separate each individual clove. One thing that does put a lot of people off preparing garlic is those pain in the you-know-what husks that just don't come off, but an easy way to remove them is to place a knife on its side on top of the clove, making sure that the blade's facing down for safety reasons. Then put the palm of your hand onto the flat edge of the knife and gently push down just until you hear a slight crack or crunch. It's then as easy as peeling off the husk, and sometimes if you're really lucky, it will come off in one piece. Also a quick mention, which is to make sure that you remove the root or stem end, which is hard and woody, and don't forget to save all of the scraps for a stock. Once that's done, place the garlic cloves into the centre of some aluminium foil, just like we did with the whole bulbs, and again, drizzle over 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters of olive oil, and then we're going to go a bit extra with these by sprinkling over half a teaspoon or 2.5 grams of sea salt flakes, and 3 cracks of black pepper. With the folding on these ones, you can do it however you'd like, but an easy way to do it is fold 2 sides into the centre, and then simply fold the 2 remaining sides over the top, pushing it down nice and tight to create another little parcel or package. Now to get these cooking, line a baking tray with some parchment paper, placing on the prepared garlic, then make your way over to a preheated oven that's been set to 200 degrees Celsius or 390 degrees Fahrenheit and bake the individual cloves for 35 minutes and the whole bulbs for 45 minutes or until both are extremely soft. 35 minutes later we can then carefully remove the individual cloves, placing them onto a plate for the time being, and after 45 minutes or 10 minutes after the individual cloves, we can then remove the whole bulbs, turn the oven off, and place these onto a heat-resistant surface or wire rack. With these now, allow them to cool down for 20 minutes or so, or you can place these into the fridge for up to 4 days. Alright, now that our garlic is cool enough to handle, we can then get our package out. Okay, that doesn't sound very good, so maybe just unwrap the garlic, and then once that's done, we can place it onto its side, then using a sharp knife, slice the bulb in half to reveal that amazingly soft roasted garlic. Now this next part has to be one of the most satisfying things, and that is squeezing out that delicious, soft and beautiful garlic, which literally has some of the best flavour going. And because it's so satisfying, I'm just going to show you again with the other half. Once that's done, you'll end up with something that looks like this, and this is seriously and truly amazing. Now for the individual cloves, we can unwrap these as well, but obviously we don't have to squeeze them out, and this right here has a beautiful caramel colour on it and smells so good. One of the best things to use these whole cloves for is some lightly toasted bread, which we can simply drop into the toaster, crank this down to get it toasting, and then wait for it to pop back up. Once that's done and you have some nicely toasted bread, we can then add on a couple of those roasted cloves, then grab yourself a butter knife and simply spread that deliciously soft garlic as if it was butter. Now all of that's complete and you have some deliciously roasted garlic ready for all of your favourite meals, dips or whatever you want to use it for. We can then dig in. So that's it for roasted garlic. This can be stored in the fridge in an airtight container for up to 4 days, or you can place it in the freezer in an airtight container for up to 6 months. A nice little trick that I like to do is place the garlic into a glass jar and then top it up with some olive oil, and this creates a fantastic infusion that can be used on so many different things, and it also prolongs the life of it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button so my channel can be seen by more people, and consider subscribing along with hitting that bell notification next to it so you never miss when I upload. Thanks for watching everyone, stay safe and enjoy.